Hey everybody, it's Tuesday night. Yes, what is it? It's February 27th, so that means it's day 58. What? Almost 60 days in of this carnivore lifestyle journey. And it is a lifetime journey for me. I feel so good. And as I mentioned in my last video on Sunday, now a couple of days before, sorry, I was out late yesterday at the office and changing some things around. And so I wanted to send this out tonight. But I will show you both my meals. So back to what I was saying. So 60 days in, almost anyway, I am feeling great. As I mentioned on Sunday, I'm in a different place than I was when I started this. And what I mean by that is I'm in a different place physically, mentally, and I'm focused. And I really thought about keeping the end in mind. Thank you, Stephen Covey. And I don't know, it's easier to do now because I'm this far in. So, thank you for new subscribers. I thought for sure Sunday might shake some things up, but a few new subscribers came on. Ain't nobody left. So welcome. You're safe here, and I appreciate you being here. And I had some wonderful comments, and I will reply to them tonight when I wrap this up. So I'm sorry for the delay. It's only been a day or two, but still, I try and be prompt with everything. So thank you for your patience. So one of the great questions was, Joel, how are you feeling? How is your energy? And, they want to know, are you really hungry, a little hungry? Lots of questions. So let me see if I can systematically kind of go through that. So as I mentioned briefly on Sunday, that when I started this time in January 1st, 2024, I wasn't in the right headspace. I was excited and I wanted to say, hey, I'm doing it. Yeah. All right. And I can put great thumbnails and fun stuff and all that. But I just was in a different mental space, a different headspace. I was thinking about the new year. I was thinking about business. I was thinking about a whole bunch of stuff. And I knew I needed to make a change, especially with what my father's been going through. He's turning out really good. So thank goodness for all that. And then my mom passing last year and all of this, I just wasn't fully committed. And I'm being transparent about that. So I fell off the wagon a week and a half in, probably a weekend. So I didn't really stabilize until January 18th. Then January 18th to February 1st, that's when I lost my little over 11 pounds. Then when I went on the Lion diet, I slowed down. I was hungry. I was eating more, but that was the first 2 weeks of February. But friends, this last couple of weeks now, I'm in the home stretch. This Friday is the first. I do my measurements, my weigh-in, everything. So please join. Just watch that video if you don't watch anything else. Watch that, and we'll see what's happening. So, all I can say is my energy level is higher and more consistent. The thumbnail in this video that I posted was, should you eat in the morning or at night? Now that's me because I'm OMAD, 1 meal a day. So for those that are curious, I'm trying to do intermittent fasting. And for the most part, that's worked out really well for me. I don't mind. But what I found this weekend, after eating last week, all in the evening, every night, I'm eating 1.5 pounds of steak or burger or whatever, fish in one night. And then I have some side of bacon or something like that. Then on the weekend, I eat between like 10:30 and 11:30, and then I don't have anything. Well, Saturday to Sunday, again, the following morning, 24 hours, I'll have a meal. But then into Monday, I just felt kind of lethargic because I didn't eat until that night, Monday night. And I'll tell you what, from Sunday morning at 11 until 6 or 7 o'clock on Monday night, and so it was a little longer fast, but I just at work during the day. I wasn't feeling right. I don't know what it is. Eating in the morning, I felt more tired during the day because my body was digesting. However, what I noticed again last night when I ate, and I'll show you what I ate in a second. When I had a couple of steaks, some hamburger, and bacon, I went to bed. I slept like a baby. And I woke up ahead of my alarm. I felt great. So I think for me, and I'm going to do the same thing tonight. I had almost the same meal tonight, so I'll show both in a minute. But I feel so amazing. I can work all day. And I think the difference is the key for me, and I never noticed this before because I wasn't paying attention. But when I eat at night, my body's processing that food. And I eat about 3-4 hours before bedtime. So then I lay my head down and I am out. My heart rate drops slowly, and I might get up once during the night or something, move around. You'll see that on some of these clips I've shown from my Oura ring here that calibrates all that. But when I get up in the morning ahead of the alarm, I take a shower, brush my teeth, get ready to go, boom, and I'm out the door. I get some coffee, or I'll make some coffee. I go to the office. I'm not thinking about food all day long until the afternoon when I'm thinking, I could do a steak or 2 or 3 or 4. So I perform better in the morning and midday and early evening without food. So that's my prime time for the fast. When I ate in the morning on Saturday and Sunday, and I had a lot of things here that I wanted to do, I felt lethargic in the afternoon. I just wasn't getting with it. Now, maybe it's because it was only a couple of days and I wasn't doing it for 1, 2, 3 weeks end to end. Maybe my time clock and my body clock would shift so that I can get charged. But I remember now, and I went through my log notes on my phone, and when I had done this eating in the morning, and I would eat 6 to 8 scrambled eggs, about 8 ounces of hamburger, 3 to 6 strips of bacon at 7 in the morning, because I wanted to do it before the office, and then I would work all day. I was feeling lethargic, and I wouldn't eat anything until the following morning. I just was dragging hiney all day, and then I couldn't quite sleep right. I was kind of restless. That's what happened this weekend. I ate in the morning on Saturday, and I was restless during the night, much more so than if I eat at night. So I'm sure if there's a nutritionist out there or a doctor that wants to hear what happens there, I'm sure you go, oh yeah, it's because your muscular bearing wasn't corrected with your flux capacitor. I don't know, but let me tell you. Now, I'm not drinking, I'm not doing anything, no sugar, no dairy. I'm just eating meats and bacons, as I like to say. So it's not a problem, and I come home and I sleep about 3 to 4 hours after eating, sometimes 5 hours. And I feel great the next morning. So my energy, to answer some of these questions, my energy is better in the morning and during the day when I eat at night. And I'm 53 years old. I'll be 54 this October 5th. And I started this journey at 322 pounds. So I'm right around 274 or 5 right now because I popped back up. I got down to 274 my last month, and February 1st. And then I know for a fact I got down to around 268, but then I shot up because I was shoving meat in my pie hole because I was more hungry just eating red meat. I didn't have my bacons, I didn't have eggs, I didn't have fish, and I had to eat more steak. I wasn't even eating hamburger. I had to eat more steak, ribeye or New York, to feel satiated, to sleep better, all of that stuff. So that's an interesting thing. I just wanted to share that. So that's it. My goodness. So I'm taking up a lot of time here. Sorry, let me fast forward. Okay, so boom, Monday night. What did I have to eat? Here it is. Here we go. 2 8-ounce New York strips, and then I had an 8-ounce hand-formed hamburger patty, and I had 6 strips of bacon. There were only 3 in the picture because I ate 3 before the picture. I was hungry. There's the 2 steaks at the top and the hand-formed hamburger patty. They made it look like a steak. Really funny. Less than 1,500 calories, 172 grams of fat, less than 5 carbs, 78 grams of fat, almost, about 41%. There's the pound of steak, half a pound of beef, 6 strips of bacon. That's a delicious dinner. All right, now you ready? The big crescendo for Tuesday? What did I have tonight that's going to help me sleep like a baby? I'm getting excited. Wow. Apparently, I have more energy after eating in the evening because it's freckle past a hair. What time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. And I ate a couple of hours ago. So, yeah. So here's what I had tonight, Tuesday, the 27th of February. Voila. All right, upper right corner, 8-ounce New York strip. At the bottom, it's an 8-ounce sirloin steak. Upper left, it's an 8-ounce hand-formed hamburger patty to look like a steak, and then 6 strips of bacon. 1,680 calories, 184 grams of protein, almost 100 grams of fat, 63%. Not bad. And there's the whole layout right there. 6 slices of bacon, ground beef, New York strip, and sirloin, 8 ounces each. And half the fun of going out, let me tell you, is these two ladies right here and so many others. Lexi's on the right, Cindy's on the left. The float, they just make my night. They're fun. All right. So pretty decent stats too, right? So you can see what having 2 New York steaks with 8-ounce hamburger patty and 6 strips of bacon versus an 8-ounce New York and an 8-ounce sirloin, an 8-ounce hamburger and 6 strips of bacon did. Little correction, not huge, but I love it. And that's my chronometer app, this app right here. And I love it. It's much more detailed than my Fitness Pal and Lose It and a few others that I've tried. I don't know what works well for me. So, how are all of you doing? My goodness. I wanted to share all these things, and I really appreciate your comments. Thank you again. Whew, I had a lot go on at the office today. I have some people shifting around, and I'm bringing in 2 more people for our crew. And yeah, I just got my hands full at the moment, but I love what I do. It's great. I'm in the tech field, and I couldn't be happier. I started this, so I'm 53 now. I started getting into the live audio industry when I was 11 years old. I was the guy putting up microphones on mic stands and pulling mic cable. And yeah, I was the kid that had to do all the grunt work. But you learn. And I had a passion for it. And at 16, I was 15, 16, 17, 18, I was mixing audio for bands. I was doing large performance and plays and things for performing arts centers. I was having the time of my life. I still am. But I just transitioned from live sound into more production and retail and corporate. So I don't really mix audio that much for bands anymore. I design systems for them, but yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. That's my geekiness taken over, and I feel more focused. That's another question that was out there. Do you feel that your brain fog's lifted? Heck yeah. I feel younger again. My stomach and my sides, I can tell autophagy is working because my love handles, I'm not so much a cake top, I'm more of a muffin top now. So big cake, now I'm a muffin. But I don't know how much longer it's going to take to get rid of the muffin top, where I'm actually going to be able to fit inside my belt. and so I'm cylindrical, but that doesn't matter. I don't care if it takes a year or more, because it took me years to get to this size, right? And I'm only 2 months in, almost. This Friday, I'll be 2 months in, and I couldn't be happier. So if you're wondering if I'm BSing you or not, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. I have no reason to BS you. I'm not trying to sell you anything, and I'm not monetizing anything here. So whether you click a like or not, or whether you comment or not, it's fine. It's okay. I appreciate it. Like I mentioned on Sunday, that's my fix to keep doing this. if I share something of relevance for you and I can inspire you, motivate you, and maybe we're in a similar age range or something, and hey, if you see this chubby white guy going, I believe in you, I'm going to get a wig so I'm like Richard Simmons. Hey! But yeah, then I'm doing the right thing, right? I'm here to serve you. I've been in the service industry since I was a teenager. And again, just serving people, running audio and sales and engineering and whatever I can do to help people's lives in technology anyway be a little bit better. So this is a total shift for me with the YouTube and being on the telly, so to speak. And I find that it's something I really enjoy. And I'm sitting in the kind of the living room, kitchenette, whatever of my trailer here. Oh, I didn't even mention that. I'll mention that too. And I'm just talking to my phone by myself. Hey, so Joel, where are you videotaping this? I think someone mentioned that. Are you in a trailer? Because they notice this is a 12 volt and 120 volt, AC/DC fridge. And then I have propane stove, propane furnace, etc. So anyway, I am setting up a studio in the back part of my living room, air quotes, if you want to call it that. This is about a 40-foot fifth wheel. It has 4 slides. So I thought, I'm going to build this out. I'm not taking it anywhere right now. So in the middle of winter, and I have such a busy year next year planned that, again, it's just going to sit here. So why leave it empty? I'm going to make a little studio out of it. So this is going to be my editing studio in the back, and it's going to be fun. So I'll show you that when I'm done. I'll take a few during pictures as well and post those later. But anyway, so I actually have a little tripod sitting on my small, they call this a 4-person desk. Well, if you're morbidly obese, it's a 2-person desk. But it's pretty cool in here, actually. And so I have a small dual compartment sink and a small island here. And I'll put up a picture here. This, I'll show you. This is the trailer. This will be fun. It's my 2022 Columbia 383 fifth wheel. There's the floor plan. Right-hand side is the full bathroom, walk-in closet. It's got a washer and dryer stacked, full-size shower, bedroom in the middle. It's got a half bath. Off to the left, the far, far left, I got rid of that couch and I put my studio right back in the center. There is where my desk and my studio will be. And there's that 2-person table I was telling you. There's the island and my half bath and my bed, and it's really fun. There's a dresser across from the bed. Behind that glass door is the washer dryer. There's a full shower, dual sink. It's really nice. It's plenty of room for on the road. That's where the washer and dryer is, and that's the whole thing front to back. There it is. There you go. There's my life story. I want to let you guys go now. I'm really sorry for keeping you, but thank you for everyone that's been a part of this. And it's a fun community. It's growing, and I really appreciate you, because more people come in, the more questions that I have, this just diverse points of view, and it's go, hey, Joel, have you ever thought of this? Hey, Joel, thanks for the info. What about this? And asking me questions, and it gets me thinking. So by all means, don't be shy. I have nothing to hide here. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.